Hello and welcome to Gena Moon. This is your weekly tarot reading. Without further ado, let's jump right into your reading, and we will start off with your dominant energy first. So you are starting with the dominant energy of the drum roll. And you have here the number 7, and it says here, wow, I believe you got this one last week. If you did, remind me. It's a number 7, and it says here deception and envy. So if you got this one last week, I'm not sure if you did, let me know in the comments below if you did, because I do remember that you did. Then this energy is still there. Okay, again, deception and envy. Somebody here who is envious about you. There is jealousy there. There is deception. Again, this reading can be you towards somebody or somebody here towards you. Okay, whether this is you, you might be feeling like a little bit jealous about something, whether it's a relationship, a partnership, okay, a connection, a friendship, or somebody around you feeling this way about you, okay, a group of people or one particular person. This is also the energy of a person wearing a mask, right? See how that man, he is kind of like, you know, taking off the mask a little bit to kind of like see from the side, right? And so it's kind of like a person here who's wearing a false mask, pretending to be something or someone that they're really not, pretending to be really nice, you know, really kind, and there's some kind of ulterior motive. So this is the energy here that you need to be aware of. Again, this is nothing to be afraid of because you have the number 7. With the number 7 there at the top, that means that you're protected. So no matter who or what is being jealous towards you, no matter who or what is trying to deceive you, you are being protected. Okay, that person doesn't know that, of course, right? And so there's this energy there of perhaps also an individual or a situation here of somebody trying to get away with something. So again, we're going to see what this is all about. Let me know also in the comments below. If you already know or pick up on this energy, is this just confirmation for you guys? Okay. Again, this could be related to any area of your life. These readings here that I do are general readings, so they could be related to your love life, career, finances, family, friends, relationships, romantic ones or friendship ones. Again, it could be either co-workers, partners, it could be business partners, it could be a boss, you know, it literally can be in any area of your life. You take it as it resonates, however it resonates with you. Take whatever resonates from the reading and leave what doesn't. Okay. All right. Let me know in the comments below what that's all about. But again, the number 7 there, you're protected. Something important either will be happening or has happened on the 7th of the month. Number 7 could be also a significant number for you if you see the number 7 or 777 on the clock, 707. Okay, that is a very spiritual number, letting you know that no matter what is happening around you, you are being protected and divinely guided. Okay, now let's go ahead and jump into the tarot. I will be using the Rider-Waite Tarot, and I will be taking a look at your past, present, and future positions. Also, who and what is coming towards you, what is in your opportunity, and what is in your challenge position, and how to overcome that challenge. Now, let me know in the comments below what this is all about pertaining to you and your situation. Which area of your life is this having to do with? Because, like I said, since we're going to go into different positions, you could say, for example, oh, well, in this position here, that's happening in my love life. In this other position here, that's happening in my career. In this other position here, that's happening in my, finances, or in this other one with my family. Or this entire reading could just be related to one particular area or 2 or 3 of your life. But you take it as it resonates and let me know in the comments below, okay? And also for those of you guys tuning in for the first time, welcome. For those of you guys who are already subscribed to my channel, thank you so much for subscribing. I do have an announcement for those of you guys who are new, and for those of you guys who have already heard this announcement, thank you so much for your patience. Okay, bear with me while I announce this situation happening here with the YouTube algorithm to the newcomers. Okay, now for those of you guys who are new to my channel, I had been feeling rather discouraged for the past week or so, and I had been thinking about moving on to a different platform and no longer posting on YouTube because I saw a significant drop in views and likes and comments, and little did I know that YouTube has been messing with the algorithm, unsubscribing a lot of my current subscribers. So if you are currently subscribed to my channel, make sure to double check. Did YouTube unsubscribe you from my channel? And let me know if that happened in the comments below, because I've got to send them an email and I take screenshots of all those comments that you guys send my way, okay? And also just a quick reminder that if you are enjoying these readings, since the YouTube algorithm has changed so significantly, okay, there's something having to do with the fact that they only pick up on, comments now, and they've been hiding my videos, right? They've been hiding my videos from newcomers. They've been hiding my videos from even my subscribers that have, subscribed to my channel. And so, I'm just asking for your support here. If you do enjoy the readings, comment down below, even if it's just an emoji. It really helps me and my channel grow, okay? And it also helps me know that you guys are benefiting from these readings. It helps me know that, I'm actually making a difference in your life, because ultimately that's my mission here, okay? I do enjoy these readings a lot myself. That's why I do this. But I also would like to know that on the other side, there is a positive impact happening. So again, I encourage you to comment down below, even if it's just an emoji, like, subscribe to the channel, and also hit that notification bell. When you hit the notification bell after you subscribe, make sure that you hit all, because if you don't hit all, then the YouTube algorithm, since it's been acting crazy, it won't notify you. So after you subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit all, okay? And hopefully YouTube will notify you, okay? Again, thank you all so much for your support. Those of you guys who have subscribed to my channel already, for your patience, okay? And now let's go ahead and jump into the reading. All right, so I do see here a few energies. You could be dealing with the sign of Pisces. I see the sign of Capricorn. You could also be dealing with the sign of Aquarius, okay? Whatever sign this is, it could be any other sign. At the bottom of the deck, you have here the Judgment. Okay, with the Judgment here, there's going to be judgment, right? Whoever has been lying, whoever has been trying to deceive you, or has been deceiving you, or is trying to get away with something, there will be judgment, okay? Meaning, whatever it is that they're trying to do or doing, it's going to be exposed. They are going to learn a lesson. There's a lesson here that this person, situation, whoever this is, okay, is going to learn. I also see here that you yourself are going to be awakening. You're going to be realizing, hey, you know what, that person or that group of people or that situation, whether it's in your love life, your career, your family life, okay, your personal life, whichever area of your life this is pertaining to, you're going to notice, you know what, I'm becoming aware more that that situation, that person is not good for me, right? You're going to receive a wake-up call. There's going to be some kind of a big breakthrough moment within this situation. Okay, let me know in the comments below what you think this is all about, because I do see here that there is something related also to, for a group of you guys, not for all of you guys, some kind of a reconciliation, okay? This can also be related to a reconciliation, whether it's a reconciliation with a group of people, with a family member, a friend, a loved one, a lover. It could be even a place, right? You reconnecting with an old job, with an old place. You go visiting an old place, or if you had an old idea that perhaps back then you weren't really ready to invest in on, or a relationship or a career, whatever that is, there could be that energy of coming back around, right? It's like you kept that idea in the back of your mind, whether it was, just an idea, or a person in the back of your mind, or a family member, a friend, a situation here. It's coming back around, right? In order for something here for you to be enlightened, to learn a lesson, and or for a reconciliation to happen. Let me know in the comments below how this reading resonates for you and what is going on, which area of your life. It always interests me to know which area of your life this is pertaining to. Now, in your challenge position, you have here the Magician, the Six of Cups, as well as the Six of Wands. So yeah, in the challenge position here for you during this week, I see here that it's going to be challenging for you to believe in yourself, right? For you to step into that energy of the manifester, because here with the magician, creates his own reality, and that is a responsibility here that he basically has to hold on to. That is being a manifester comes with a huge responsibility, because it's not just like, okay, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to think about it. I mean, if you are really, really powerful in that energy, you can actually just think about it and then manifest, right? But typically speaking, right now, I do see that part of the challenge for you is you needing to believe in yourself again, because right now you are waiting for something on the outside to change before you feel happy. It's like saying, okay, well, not until this person comes back into my life, then I'll be happy. Not until this person in my life, starts behaving better, then I'll be happy. Not until my finances start, picking up, okay, or increasing, then I'll be happy. Not until this situation resolves itself, then I'll be happy, right? It's not about waiting for something to happen. It's about you creating it, right? And again, it's not about waiting for that person to change, that situation to change on the outside. It's about you changing yourself. And that's going to be a little bit of a challenge for you to do right now, because I do see here that perhaps right now you're not feeling, kind of like you're going to achieve something. You might feel like giving up, right? The Six of Wands here is in your challenge position, which means that for some of you guys, you're almost there. This is telling you you're almost there. But a lot of times, because you're tired, you're exhausted, you've been so patient, you've been waiting for the situation to, happen for you, whether it's in your finances, career, love life, right, family life, whatever this is, okay, or an idea that you have, it's kind of like you get depleted, your energy gets depleted. But here it's telling you have to stay confident, right? You have to step back into that energy of the Magician and start manifesting your life. For others of you guys, it's difficult for you to overcome a connection here from the past, whether you're not able to forget about that person, or for others of you guys, it's that energy of that person coming back around and you being in the dilemma of like, should I take them back? Should I not? Are they being deceptive, or have they learned their lesson, right? We're going to see when we clarify, but you let me know in the comments below who this is pertaining to, what this is all about. This could be pertaining to also you finding it challenging to kind of deal with a person or a group of people who is rather, manipulative. There's an energy of manipulation, the energy of deception. Even though you feel a divine connection towards this person, that person or situation may not have your best interest at heart. It's nothing to fear, though. Don't be afraid, okay? Because remember, the number 7 says that you are being protected. This is just so that you can become aware, okay? Now, again, let me know which area of your life this is pertaining to in the comments below. In the recent past, you have here the Star, the 3 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Swords. So in the recent past, I see here that you did a lot of healing, okay? You really overcame a lot of obstacles. You overcame a lot of like old programming. There was a lot of healing here. For others of you guys, you were involved in a situation where either you were, the center of attention, you were a celebrity, or you were around celebrities, artists, musicians, that kind of thing. I see some kind of stardom role there. Okay, if this is you, I see that people started to recognize your worth, your value, what you bring to the table. If this is a relationship in the recent past, and that means that in the recent past, you did a lot of healing, and, somebody here was placing you in kind of like, the limelight, or they were placing you as a priority, right? Somebody here started to recognize your worth, your value. You started being very appreciated by either your job, a group of people, your family members, your friends, a loved one, your coworkers, a boss, whoever this was. I see here that an opportunity came towards you because somebody here started recognizing, right, like your worth, your value, what you bring to the table, that kind of thing. But for some of you guys, if this was some kind of a connection here related to a relationship, there could have been a third party energy that got in the way, that got involved. Now, a third party energy does not always have to be a lover. It could be a lover, it could be a friend, a coworker, like say for example, if you're at a job, right, and you're like, okay, this job, yeah, they were putting you as a priority, blah blah blah, but then a third person was hired, and then that third person that was hired started to kind of bring in trouble. They started to bring in jealousy towards you, right? And so it started kind of getting in the way, right? So a third party energy could literally be anybody. It could be a family member, a friend, a coworker, it could even be like a negative thought that's getting in the way. It could be like an old program, right? That is that third energy that's getting in the way. I see that soon thereafter after you did have to walk away, you moved on and you had to let go. Even though it was hard, it wasn't easy for you to do this, you did transition to something new, okay? Or somebody here did move on. Whether you moved on, they moved on, there was somebody here who ended up moving on in the recent past. Let me know in the comments below which area of your life this is pertaining to and what is it that happened. Now, in your present energies, you have here the Page of Swords, the Page of Cups, as well as the Eight of Wands. So right now, I do see some kind of new beginnings, okay? I do see an offer, some kind of an offer coming your way, whether it's a love offer, a career offer, an offer for you to make more money. It could be a new friendship, right? That kind of thing. But I do see here that right now, you're kind of like thinking about it. You know, if this offer still has not come in, it will be coming in, and I see here that you're gonna kind of stand back. You're gonna say to yourself, I'm not sure about this offer, let me think about it, let me get more information. There could be some kind of spying going on, doing the research, right? Asking the questions before just jumping in, because this is something new, whether it's a new offer for a career, right, a love situation, or somebody here coming in to apologize. If somebody here is coming in to apologize, you might be saying, I don't know about this person, or this person trying to offer you something, being overly nice, like, oh my God, you look so good today. Oh my God, wow. You know, like when you know that that person's usually not that nice, you're like, what do you have up your sleeve? So, you know, you're kind of like a little bit weary. I see that right now. You're kind of like trying to, you know, feel this person out to see if they're real, you know, what are their intentions. If you're still not in that mentality, you should be, because there's something here that you need to kind of like wait on. It's like, wait for more information to come in, because it will be coming in. I see here that if there has been some kind of delay in the opening up of the lines of communication, or you've been waiting for something to move forward, or to, you know, to get some kind of clarity, it's going to start moving forward right now. It's going to start right now. There's going to be momentum. There's going to be a lot of action being taken towards you. You're going to be receiving a lot of opportunities, a lot of offers. So again, weigh out the pros, the cons, pluses, minuses, and make sure that you do the research, ask the questions, and wait for the right information to come in before jumping into something new. Okay. Now let me know in the comments below what this is pertaining to. Is this pertaining to your career, family life, love life, okay, finances, co-workers, friends, whatever other area this is, or a project that you're working on. In the near future, you have here the Five of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. So in the near future, I do see here that there's going to be some kind of a new beginning, okay? Here with the Ace of Wands, you have another offer. Look at that. In the near future, again, whatever offer is being offered to you right now, I feel like it's something small. It's like it's telling you, wait for something bigger. Wait for like the real deal, this is saying, right? Get more information about this, because yeah, it might look good from the outside right now, but if you wait a little bit longer, either this person's going to offer you more, right? Because you're going to say to yourself, oh, I don't know, let me think about it, right? Let me think about it. So there's either going to be a bigger offer coming into your near future if you wait it out, okay, and you don't just jump in, and or you're going to be getting a different offer that's actually going to be the one that you really, really want in the near future. I see here that this offer could be an offer of love, an offer to make more money, and or a project, right? Or some kind of an idea that you've had in your mind where you're like, oh my God, that's the perfect thing that I want to invest in on. The perfect person, the perfect partnership, the perfect relationship, the perfect job, the perfect career, right? The perfect whatever this is. But there's an offer here, and it's going to bring in that passion. It's going to have like that fervor, that passion, where you're going to feel alive again. You're going to feel like, yeah, this is the one for me. This is the one that I've been waiting on, right? If this is a love connection or a friendship, there's going to be sparks that are going to fly, right? A lot of chemistry. If this is an idea or a job, it's going to be that one job or idea that you feel very passionate about. It's not just you're in it for the money. You're in it because you really love what you're doing, right? And I do see here that that offer is going to help you recover financially. If you've been struggling financially, if you've been needing help with your finances, this offer is the one that's going to help you recover fully. For others of you guys, if you've been afraid to take on this offer because you feel like, you know, maybe you're not worthy of it, that kind of thing. Right now, you have the time to really work through those energies to heal yourself, because when this big offer comes in, right, there's that energy there where there could be a little bit of hesitancy as far as doubts, right, and insecurities, but don't listen to those doubts and insecurities, because that's just the energy there of, fear of being abandoned, fear of being left out in the cold, fear of perhaps, abandonment issues that you need to heal from. I do see here that in the near future, it could also be that either you or another person are dealing with these issues, trauma from the past, needing to heal from that trauma. But this opportunity here is going to help you do just that, okay? And it's going to help you recover, either recover from trauma, recover financially. It could be a connection that's going to help you recover as well, right? Sometimes when you meet people, right, random people, just out of the blue, you make friends with them, and little did you know that that person actually helped you recover from whatever trauma you had been experiencing, right? They bring in good energy. I see here that also with the Queen of Swords, you are going to embody the Queen of Swords energy in the near future. You're not going to be wearing your heart on your sleeve. You're going to be thinking things through now. And instead of just jumping in with your heart, you're going to say, okay, you know what? This I feel passionate about, but I'm also smart about it, right? You're going to really be smart about it. You're going to, tell it like it is. You're going to cut through the BS. No one here is going to dare come with you or towards you with BS, because look at that Queen of Swords there. The first thing that people see when they approach this Queen of Swords is not her face. It's that sword. So you're going to, come across as a little bit intimidating even, okay, in the near future, because you've learned a lot. It's like you've mastered your emotions. You've mastered different parts of yourself that perhaps before, would take over you. Okay, so I'm loving this energy for you. Let me know in the comments below how this is all related to you and your situation, and which area of your life this is pertaining to: career, love, family, co-workers, friends, loved ones, whatever this is. Who and what is coming towards you in your opportunity? You have here the Moon, the King of Wands, and the Devil reverse. So I do see here that, in your opportunity and who and what is coming towards you, there's this energy here of renewal. There's this energy here where you're finally going to step back into that energy of your confidence, believing in yourself again. Okay, that energy there of feeling like you're going through the fog, like you don't feel clear. Perhaps right now you've been overly emotional. This confidence is going to help you heal from whatever toxic cycle has been keeping your energies low, in low vibration. It could be that you've been around very deceptive people, one deceptive person who's been envious of you, and maybe you didn't realize it, right? Sometimes you don't realize the energies that are around you, because you're being your authentic self, and people don't like that, right? People sometimes get put off by you being your authentic self, and maybe you were unaware that this person was kind of lowering your energies. And so I do see here that, look at that, the Devil is reversed now. So in your opportunity, you're going to have an opportunity to finally cut off any toxic energy connections, or finally move out of environments, places, whether this is career, if you've been living with family members, friends, or one particular person that has been very toxic in your energy. You're going to be able to get rid of that energy. The energy is going to be there for you to do this more easily, right? If right now you find it difficult to disconnect from those toxic energies, a toxic cycle, the energy will be present for this to facilitate itself, okay, for you. I see that it could also be personal issues, right? If you've been dealing with self-sabotage behavior, where, you keep self-sabotaging opportunities that come your way as far as money, love, friendships, whatever other opportunities, you're going to finally become aware, because again, you're working on your confidence level. I'm seeing here that this could be addictions to, something that you've been doing and maybe you've been unaware of, or addictions to perhaps it could be addictions to anything or anyone, an addictive cycle and an addictive connection. Maybe you've been around people at work that are very, very negative towards you, or your family members or your friends. But again, this energy is going to come in to heal you. I'm seeing here that also there's some kind of hidden information still that, again, you may not be aware that this is happening, but this information is going to come out into the light because somebody here is hiding something. But again, that's going to be revealed. Okay. Let me know in the comments below what you feel this is all pertaining to. Let's go ahead and jump into your clarification. So let's first start clarifying why you have here deception and envy and judgment along with your dominant energy. Let's see, why is this here for you? You have here the Death, yep, the Page of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, reverse, beautiful, and the Eight of Pentacles, of course. Okay, so you could be dealing with the sign of Scorpio for some of you guys, not for everybody, whatever sign this is. I do see here that, you know, this is telling you stay focused on yourself. Stay focused on putting in the work, putting in the effort on whatever it is that you want to achieve. Don't give up, because right now the energies are perhaps a little bit lower in your vibration because of those energies that maybe you were unaware of that have been deceptive around you, jealous around you, that kind of vibe, right? And so there's that energy where sometimes you might feel a little bit jealous of somebody, but is it really you? Okay, because sometimes other people's energy you can feed off of their energy, and it may not even be you, right? It might be that somebody around you you're with, like, I'll give you an example. Maybe you're with a partner, right? With a person here, with a boyfriend or a girlfriend or a husband or whatever this is, whatever, you know, partner, a love partner, just an example. Okay. And perhaps that person, okay, they start doing sneaky things, they start lying, they start being deceptive, and then, you know, you call them out on it. Hey, you know, you said you were going to go out with this person, and then I saw you on social media and you were out with this other person. Like, what's going on there, right? I mean, it's just an example here. Or you see something weird on their phone, or you start picking up on, you know, the fact that they're lying about something here. It could be anything else, right? It could be that they're just lying to you about something that, you know, you thought that, you know, they were being honest about. And so this person might be projecting that energy onto you and telling you, oh, you're crazy, you're just being jealous, you know, you have jealousy issues, maybe you should work on your trust issues. When in reality, it's not you being overly jealous, it's the fact that your intuition is actually picking up on the fact that, guess what, this person's actually being deceptive, but they're so manipulative that this person might be projecting and gaslighting you, projecting their whatever it is that they're doing onto you. So just be aware of this energy. Don't be afraid. Never fear. Okay, because fear is part of that devil energy that you're already getting rid of anyway. Okay, so again, put in the work and the effort. Don't give up on something here that you want to achieve, whether it's something personal, your goals, your work, your job, your finances, whatever this is, because I do see here that this deception is already coming to an end, right? Something here is already ending, whether you're putting a connection, relationship to an end, whether you're leaving a job, an environment, right? A place where you live, whatever this is that has been very toxic, you're already realizing, you're getting the wake-up call, right? You're like, okay, you know what? I've got to accept this as an ending. This is already something that needs to change. This is also you transforming yourself. Maybe you're not ending the connection, but maybe you're ending an old behavioral pattern where, you know, perhaps you're putting that to an end, okay, for yourself. I see here that there's going to be an offer here. Something's going to come in to, you know, offer you stability. It could be a money offer. It could be a job offer, because there's a pentacle there. For others of you guys, there's this energy here where perhaps you are now, you know, willing to invest into something new. You want to become like that student now, right? You're like, okay, I'm ready for this new chapter. I'm ready for this new career, this new job, this new project, this new friendship, something new. It's like you're planting the seed of something new and you want it to grow. Okay. With the Five of Wands there reversed, you're cutting off some kind of drama. It's kind of like, you know, you're no longer going to be involved in the drama. You don't want to be involved in the conflict. If this is some kind of internal conflict that has been keeping you up at night, you're going to finally resolve that internal conflict, okay? Or whatever drama has been created on the outside. Let's go ahead and tune into these energies to see what this is all pertaining to. All right, so here you have left on red. Ooh, okay, so I'm not sure how to respond to your messages at times, so I go quiet. Somebody here will be or has been left on red, ghosted, that kind of thing, whether you are doing this towards them or they're doing this towards you. But it says here, left on red. I'm not sure how to respond to your messages at times, so I go quiet, okay? This could either be an excuse of somebody here who's leaving you on red and you're like, I don't know about you, right? But let's go ahead and clarify your present energies. Tell me more about these present energies here. What's going on? The Knight of Cups, the Nine of Wands, and the Emperor. This could be Aries energy for some. Doesn't have to be, whatever sign this is. Right now, this is telling you slow down with whatever is being offered to you, okay? Slow down with saying yes right away. Slow it down, because the Knight of Pentacles is a very slow-moving knight, because he wants everything to be, you know, kind of like set in stone. He doesn't want to build upon a shaky foundation, okay? So take it slowly, plan ahead, okay? Because here, like I said, with this Page of Cups, it's some kind of an offer, but it's a little bit kind of like in its infancy. It's like this person is still learning, they're still growing. If it's an apology, take it slowly with just saying, okay, I accept your apology. Yeah, you could forgive them, right? But they don't have to know that you forgive them, okay, right away. So just take it slowly, okay? This is all about planning and patience and moving towards this opportunity in a very slow, steady, methodical way, making sure that you are getting all the information, okay? Now, what these other energies are saying is that, yeah, there's going to be a better offer. I told you, this little baby offer here, I feel that this is the one that doesn't hold much promise, right? There could be some kind of something weird happening here with deceptive energy, you know, envy, that kind of vibe. So wait for the real one, because I do see here that the bigger one is coming. The Knight of Cups, look at that. Some of you guys might be getting two offers right now, okay? And so you're going to have to see which one is more convenient for you, which one is the one that you really want, which one is the one that has your best interest at heart, right? Whether this is a love offer, friendship offer, career, business, whatever this is. It could be an apology as well. Okay, it's like if this person's like coming in to apologize, you know, perhaps this person's giving you like a sorry apology. The way that I see those is the apologies that don't really mean much, where they're like, well, you know, I'm sorry that this happened, or I'm sorry that I did this, or I said that, but it was your fault. That's not a real apology, right? So wait for the real one. If that's an apology, if it's just another offer, there's going to be a better one. Okay, I'm seeing here that also, yeah, you know, there are times when, you know, you do have to put up your walls, and this is one of them. This is one of them, you know, but make sure that you put up your walls of like not giving this little baby offer too much information, because I feel like you might be confusing, you know, this one for this one. Don't confuse them, okay? I see here that, you know, you might be putting up your walls with the one that's actually the good one, right? The one that actually, you know, is has your best interest at heart. But I do see here that you just avoid giving too much information to the first one, right? To the one that you're like, I don't know, like you're going to intuitively pick up on which one this is, okay? So I do see here that there's that energy there where, you know, lower your guard when it comes to this other offer. That's the one that's the real one, the one that's going to offer something brand new, right? That passionate brand new beginning, the passionate brand new start. It could be either a love offer, somebody here is expressing how they feel about you, right? Wanting to get to know you, or offering you a job, you know, a career, a project, you know, involvement, whatever this is. But I see here that with this, this energy of the Emperor, okay, it's a very masculine kind of energy. This could be the person itself, right? A person here that's coming in who is in their masculine energy. This person is a, you know, action oriented. They're a protector, a natural caregiver, and they're very decisive, right? If this is not this person, then you should approach this individual, the situation, in your masculine energy, right? Kind of like, you know, not wearing your heart on your sleeve, right? Being very decisive, that kind of thing, okay? Because I do see here that there's this energy where, you know, you want to make sure that this particular person or offer is the right one, meaning the one with the good intentions, okay? And only your intuition can tell you which one that is. Now let's go ahead and clarify further what this is all about. Okay, so here we have illusion. Yeah, so Oh, and this one wanted to come out again. Okay, so we'll take 2. You're getting 2 this time. So illusion, it says here, lies and illusions hold this person back from seeing the truth. They're unable to see the reality. So this has to do with, for some it's you, for others it's this person. If this is this other person, then that means that this little baby offer, that comes in, it's like this person is lying, right? They're either lying, they're lying to themselves. Illusions are holding them back from seeing the truth. They're unable to see the reality of things, right? They're unable to really kind of it's like they make promises, but they don't know how to deliver on those promises. They're stuck in some kind of an illusion. For others of you guys, you might be choosing the wrong one right now, okay, until you get that awakening moment, which you will get, okay? Because perhaps you've been caught in an illusion of, how you want to see this person, right? It's kind of like you think about that person and you literally, your mind blocks off all the negative traits, all the red flags, and you only see them as that picture perfect person when in reality they're not. So if this is you, take off that blindfold, okay, of denial. There's a better offer on its way. Lies and illusions are holding you back from seeing the truth. See the truth for what it is, right? Whoever has been deceptive, envious of you, okay, it doesn't have to be just envious. It could just be either one or the other, or both, but that is what's keeping you from seeing the truth, right? If you've been unable to see the truth, you have to be honest with yourself, is what this is saying. Cut off that blindfold of an illusion, okay? And you will see the truth, growth. You've encouraged me to look deep inside of myself and discover who I really am. By doing this, by seeing the truth, okay, you're going to help this person grow, because it's a page, right? You want this page to grow, but you can't be the direct influence over it all the time for it to grow, because you're not its mother, you're not its father. You don't want to be it. Maybe for some you are, right? You're like, well, that is my child, right? Well, if it is your child, you still have to give your child space in order for your child to grow and develop. You can't always just be there every time, right? At some point, that child has to learn on their own, okay? And so here with growth, it says, you've encouraged me to look deep inside myself and discover who I really am. You're actually going to help this person grow, okay? If this is you, then, okay, this situation, you seeing the truth, is actually going to help you grow, okay? Because if you've been stuck in that illusion where you just want to see them in a picture-perfect light, and you're ignoring all the red flags, you're ignoring all the bad things that they've done to you, whether it's a relationship, a career situation, a person in your career, a person in your family, a person that is in your friend circle, okay, or any other situation, you seeing them for who they really are, or you seeing the situation, the project, the situation that you're involved in for what it really is, it's going to help you grow, okay? And it's going to encourage you to look deep inside yourself and discover who you really are, okay? Who you really are with and without that energy, that person in that environment, right? Whatever this is, let me know in the comments below. And in the extended is where we dive deeper into the situation, into the other person's subconscious thoughts about you, their deeper feelings, emotions for you, their next moves, actions towards you, how this entire situation is all going to develop and turn out for you. And we're going to go ahead and get a final message from source. Okay, so that final message will tie everything up for you. If you want to watch a link to the extended, you can watch that link to the extended down in the description box below. You will find that link. For any personal readings, also you can find the link to my personal readings down in the description box below. And check out all of your monthly readings, your mid-monthly readings, all of your last week's readings, blessings readings, love readings. You can find all of those links to your sign down in the first comment that I pinned down below as well. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, comment down below. Take very good care of yourselves, and until next time, bye-bye. In the extended reading, I go into the other person's subconsciousness, their deeper thoughts about you, their deeper feelings for you, their next actions, moves, and more. And thank you all so much for all of your positive feedback for the extended reading. I am so glad that you guys are loving the extended reading so much. So again, if you want to check out the link to the extended, the link is down in the description box below. And I have partnered with Psychic Source so that you can receive 10 minutes for only $10 and an additional 3 minutes for free. I'm not the one doing the readings on Psychic Source, but you can choose any psychic of your choice. You can choose to either talk to them online or call them. Make sure to use my special discount code 26489 at checkout. The link to my Psychic Source partnership is down in the description box below. And check out my website at genamoon.com. Click on shop. I do have new jewelry pieces, rings, bracelets, crystals, necklaces, and so much more for both men and women. So check that out at genamoon.com and click on shop, and follow me on Instagram at Gena Moon Official, as I will be posting more on there.